Welcome to English 112 Argument-Based Research. For many of you, this might be your first time in a Moodle class or an online class for that matter, and for some of you, you might have already had a Moodle class or an online class, and this might just be review. But I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page, since this is a huge transition that the school's made from Blackboard to Moodle. And in many cases, I know that you're still trying to figure out where things are located, and that's fine, I am too. So we're going to start a little bit slow and slowly ease ourselves into this class. I want to make sure that everybody is aware of the different blocks in this class, because it can look very overwhelming the first time you log in. And I just want to make sure that everyone knows what each of these blocks do so that you can use them more fully and not be confused. If you look over here on the very top when you first log in, you'll see your name. If you click on that, that brings up your profile. You're more than welcome to edit it however you like. If you want to add in some information, if you want to put in a picture, that's fine. If you don't want to do anything with it, you don't have to. Over here on the right side, you'll see participants. That'll give you a list of all your classmates and myself. So if you need to get in touch with somebody, you can click on their name and you should be able to get their email address that way. Underneath that is activities. That's where you're going to see assignments, forums, quizzes, and resources. Your assignments will just bring up any assignments that are out there right now. So there's your essay assignment that's not due for a little while, and here are your icebreakers. And you can click on those from there. They'll also be able to be found here in the middle area as well. Your forums will bring up all the available forums, and your quizzes will do the same thing with the quizzes, and your resources are just going to be like your reading assignments, the syllabus, the course, the schedule of events, that kind of thing. Underneath that is administration. That's where you're going to be able to access the grade book, which I'm still trying to get some stuff out of it. There's a lot of stuff in here that's not going to be in there long term, so don't get worried that you're going to be doing everything. When we converted things from Blackboard to Moodle, we took every single teacher's online English 112 information and put it all into Moodle. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm still sifting through. And then you have your profile again under administration, which is the same as up here. Underneath that, you have my courses. If you have more than one online course, you can actually get to it just by clicking on it from here. Over here on the right side, you can see latest news. That'll be where you'll be able to see any announcements I've posted. Anytime I post an announcement, it will be emailed to your Campus Cruiser account, and it will be posted here, which is a forum. If you noticed, it was called Announcements. And you can also access it from under the resource area here in the middle. You can see a link to the forum for announcements. Underneath that is upcoming events. And as I update various assignments, they will actually show up here and let you know when due dates are coming up. You have a calendar that you can go to that you can actually add in your own information and put in personal appointments you might have that nobody else can see. So you can play around with that as much as you want. Recent activity down here underneath that is going to let you know what's going on in the class that's been updated. So you'll see things deleting, updating as I weed through a lot of them. So you may see this completely full. There may be days where there's nothing happening. As people post things in the forum, you'll also see that so-and-so has posted in the forum, and you could go and read it just from clicking on that. The main bulk of the course, though, is this middle area here. This first sort of box here is going to be stagnant throughout the semester. There's not much that's going to change here. You're going to have your resource area right here that will have your announcement forum, which is the same as there, and that's what's emailed to you. A student coffee house, which is just a place if you want to chat with your classmates, or you have a question or a comment about something that you want to discuss with your fellow students. That would be the place to do it. You have your syllabus, and you have your schedule of assignments. Underneath that, you're going to see that the modules sort of spread themselves out. Right now I only have the first two modules open. Module 0, which is the icebreaker, which is due this Friday. And then underneath that, Module 1, which is the first of the modules. And you can see that there's a reading assignment, a discussion forum, a quiz, and that kind of thing. This module doesn't quite have real set in stone due dates quite yet. Within the next day or two, I should have those set up and updated for you, and I will send out an announcement when that's been done. Same thing goes for, I hope to have at least one more module available for those of you who like to look ahead a few weeks and know what's coming up. I should have at least one more open for this weekend. And I think that just about gets you a good start here in this class in the start. If you have any questions about Moodle or about an assignment or about whatever, you feel free to email me. I'm available through email 24/7. Obviously on the weekends I might not be as fast replying as I could be, but I always reply within 24 hours. I'm also kind of a night owl, so if you email me more in the evening night, you may get a really quick response because that tends to be when I'm online more. But otherwise, have fun with this course. You can click on anything. You're not going to break anything. Just get familiar with where things are. And hopefully, this will give you a good sense of what to expect with all this stuff that's there. Moodle's a little bit overwhelming on first glance. This is going to be a fun semester. I think we're going to have a good time. And again, if you have any questions, please email me.